Hey guys, hope you're good, hope you are well. Today we are going to be talking how to burn fat fast in 4 simple steps. This video is designed to be put into a place so that you can take 4 clear, easy and actionable steps in order to drop 4 kilos in 4 to 8 weeks. Now this is not a complicated process, it's very simple. These are things that you are doing all the time, but we're going to do them to a slightly higher standard in order to finally turn the screw and make the changes that you want. Before I carry on, guys, this is obviously a new channel. The key thing is that we're giving you content and value that delivers for you. So please leave us a comment on your thoughts on the video. Please like and subscribe if you like it, and leave a rating and join the channel. There's going to be lots more coming out, and this is going to be a channel built by me for you so that you can get the best value. So without further ado, what are these 4 clear, easy, actionable steps? Now, the first one is sleep. Now, sleep is such an underrated trait. It's spoken about a lot, but people still undervalue it. It's not glamorous, it's not sexy, it's not exciting. How is it going to help us with our fat loss? Now, the first thing is when we are sleep deprived or not sleeping well enough, we're going to overproduce a hormone called ghrelin, which we know is the gremlin, and we're going to underproduce leptin. Now, ghrelin will tell us we're hungry, and leptin will tell us we're full. So we overproduce the hormone that tells us we're hungry, and we underproduce the hormone that tells us we're full. As you can now imagine, that is a clear recipe for disaster when we're raiding the cupboards, binging on snacks, or reaching for the favorite chocolate bar when you're hungry at work because the kids have kept you up all night or you've not been able to sleep. So we must focus on working on that. That's going to give us the most support, and also almost like that blank canvas to make sure that then the actions that we go and take are going to be manageable throughout. Now, what we will do with that is then when we take that sleep, how are we going to fix it? So a lot of people are doing a couple of things, breaking our sleep. So first of all, our bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. There should only be 2 things that happen in a bedroom. They both begin with S, sleep, and something else, which you will lead to your imaginations. They should be cool. There should be no TV. It shouldn't be an entertainment center. And we should be making sure that we're going through a process of unwinding before we even enter the bedroom. So a lot of us have busy, stressful lives, and even people that don't have busy, stressful lives will tell you that they do. So it's super important that we are managing that and we are controlling that, and we are making sure that we're looking after ourselves and transitioning from our busy working day, our busy family evening, and then going to bed. So whether that's journaling, sitting and chilling in the bath, talking it with your partner, and just trying to unwind the day. We all go through stressors, and when we take those into the bedroom with us, they are going to sit on our brain when we try and sleep. They're going to wake us up, and if at least they don't wake us up, the first thing that happens when we wake up is that we're going to think about it, and it's going to stop us going back to sleep. So clear, actionable steps to improve your sleep is make sure the room is an ambient temperature, make sure it's pitch black, stop watching TV before bed because it's too much stress and stimulus, unwind before you get into bed, and only 2 things should occur there. Now, the next one is super simple as well, and it's something that you're probably already doing, and it's training. Now, that doesn't mean that this is the second most important step for fat loss, but what it will do is it will make you feel good, and it will make the program or the journey or the process that you're on much more enjoyable. When you train that little bit harder. We've all gone to the gym, we've all half-assed the workout, we've all done the workout and not put in that full effort. We've all done that work, but sometimes doing it with a little bit more intensity, with much more focus, much more drive and determination, will squeeze out that little bit more of every training. When you do that, you're going to see more results. When you see more results, you're going to get more consistency because you're going to be more motivated. With more consistency and more muscle that you're building, then the easier fat loss becomes. Now, for every pound of muscle that we have, we're going to burn around about 200 to 300 calories of per day at rest. So the more muscle that we build, the better the process will be, and the less we'll have to starve you intent to the food. How do we make sure that we're training with intensity? Well, first of all, make sure that you are set up for training. So make sure that you know what time you're training, structure your training, make sure you know what you're following. If you don't have that training program, you can head over to the link in my Instagram bio at Travis Brown Coaching, join the Principles of the Game Plan, and you will get a free training program. But making sure you go and follow that training program, making sure that you are going in and picking an exercise on that program that we say in our program, we're going to say, this exercise is going to be our bitch. This is the one that we're going to go and smash. That's going to create that momentum for the rest of your session. Once you've hit a PB on the chest press, your next section of your workout will go well because you'll be buzzing, you'll be excited, you'll be proud, you'll go home, you'll have the pump, you'll feel great, and you'll have a really good, successful session. And that way you're not going to dread the next day. Now, the third one is cardio harder. So many people enter cardio with resentment. Cardio is not just a fat loss tool. Not only does it allow our body to deliver nutrients to each working muscle and to fuel the areas that we need the most, it is going to increase our heart rate. It's going to make us fitter, which is more important than most things actually we're talking about, but it is going to burn calories. Now, most people resent it because cardio to them is sitting on the Stairmaster, walking for half an hour, at a low pace, or walking uphill on a treadmill, or doing rowing. Cardio could be anything you want. Make it fun. Something a lot of people in my team are doing right now is they've got running goals. So whether it's run a half marathon, a fast 5K, a 10K, that means that their cardio for their fat loss is being ticked off by a separate goal. So now instead of thinking about just losing 4 kilos in 4 to 8 weeks, what they might be thinking is they're going to lose 4 kilos in 4 to 8 weeks, but they're also going to run a PB 5K. So the cardio that helps them with the fat loss is also the thing that helps them achieve their second goal. You could do that with anything. It could be running, it could be cycling, it could be swimming. It could even be utilizing a Stairmaster, but setting some goals. That's how you're going to cardio harder. If every time you go and do cardio, you just think that's just half an hour of trudging away, you're never going to have fun. You're never going to enjoy it. And you're just going to go through the absolute bare minimum. And there's a huge difference between doing the bare minimum, doing as much as you can in order to achieve the result. So setting yourself some targets and some goals directly within your cardio will make that much more efficient. And then the last step is eating nutrition. Now that sounds very vague. So many people in this world, they'll go and they'll start a fat loss program or they'll start losing weight. And what they'll do is they'll actually cut nutrients. They won't cut food and fats, but they'll cut nutrients. So instead of basically saying that they're going to eat loads of veg and proteins and whole foods and a really well-rounded diet that everyone knows that we should eat, they'll start cutting out vegetables and fruit so they can still keep their chocolate bar. Because someone said that calorie deficit is the only thing that matters. And in a sense, for fat loss, it is. But in terms of a sustainable, enjoyable, and good feeling fat loss, eating a well-rounded, balanced, nutritious diet is going to be the most important thing. So when we're looking at our plate, we should be making sure that every meal has a protein source. Every meal has a carb source that is whole food, single ingredients such as potatoes, whole grain rices, whole grain pastas, anything like that that comes out of the ground and hasn't been processed 1,000 times and put into a packet. Lots of veg and lots of fats such as nuts, oils and butters. We're not following any caveman diet, but I assure you, you'll be able to eat much more volume of food and make your diet much more enjoyable if you're taking whole foods that are unprocessed. Now, one of the hacks with this is if it's processed by a company, your body has to process it less, which means your body will have take on much more of the calories in that food than if it's perhaps less processed and your body has to process it. So you'll see a lot on Instagram and stuff, as this for a bit of context, that white bread and brown bread doesn't make a difference in calories. And that's true, but white bread is processed, so your body doesn't have to do it. So the brown bread that my body has to process more will burn more calories doing so, which means I'll take on less calories from that food. And effectively our net carbs is lower than what it would be if we was eating processed. So whilst all calories, some people say are made equal, not all food is making equal. So if we're eating nutrition and thinking about food as a fueling perspective, 80% of the time and only 20% of the time is that a fun perspective and an emotional perspective, then that is going to help you deliver even more fuel to your body, which is going to allow you to burn more calories, make you feel better, and therefore go on to lose more fat. So if you're struggling with the nutrition, there is more education videos on this in the Game Plan Principles over on the Instagram bio in the link. But also going onto a website, searching for a calorie calculator, working out your calories and having your protein as 1 gram for every pound of body weight you've got. Put it into MyFitnessPal, set that as your goal, and then start looking for recipes and guides and making sure that you're having your fruit and veg per day, having a lean portion of protein in every meal, having a lean portion of carbs in every meal and veg in every meal. And that is going to help your body, going to fuel you to train harder. It's going to fuel you to cardio harder. Your body will be in a much better state, so you'll sleep better. And it goes in a full circle so that then your result is going to be far greater. I'm hoping this video has given you clear, actionable steps to take in order to drop 4 kilos with only 4 steps. And it's just tidying up 4 categories. Now, if you're looking to go from unhappy to unstoppable and drop some excuses, drop some excess weight and take on a new challenge before the year's out, then hopefully this video was help. If you need more support, more accountability and guidance, then we're looking for more success stories in our team. So whether it's going on to photo shoots, high roxes, half marathons, we are taking people on and we are turning more people into success stories than ever before. Drop me a message. You can either do it through YouTube on a comment below, or you can find me on Instagram at Travis Brown Coaching and DM me, and we'll get you onboarded into the team and we'll turn you into a super success story. Guys, as well, make sure you are liking the videos, commenting your thoughts, letting us know what do you want to see next, and subscribing to our channel.